Hi everyone, this is Madhumati, Assistant Professor, Department of Food Technology, SNS College of Technology. Welcome all to this video. So in this video, let us see about the various preservation techniques. So before getting into what are all the techniques, let us have a look on what is about really spoilage means and how it can be preserved. So, coming to understanding the concept, what is the food spoilage. So, getting into the topic, let's have like a small, a recap on how a food can be spoiled. So, there are various reasons the food that can be spoiled. So, it can be spoiled because of the, the bacterias or the germs that are present within the food, or it may be getting spoiled due to few of the intrinsic and the extrinsic factors also, and also some in few cases enzymes will be present in the existing food. Those are the reasons for the food getting spoiled. So in this video we'll have a clear view like how we can help the food from getting spoiled and how we can enhance the storage of the particular food. So mainly, as I already told, the spoilage will lead due to the microbes that are going to interact with each other. So there are various ample number of microorganisms, but mainly those which contribute the more is the bacteria, molds, yeast, and the due to the growth conditions also will discuss about that. So mainly due to the bacteria, molds, and the yeast only, what happens is that bacteria in sense like salmonella, E. coli, listeria monocotyledons, those types of bacteria actually they are more prompt to be present in the dairy related products. So those will cause a reduction in the shelf life of the particular product, so it leads to the spoilage of the food. And the mold we can see like in the fermented product or in the use of the yeast. So also the food may get spoiled due to the bacteria. So sometimes even the conditions where the food is being kept or stored, so though depending upon the time, temperature, or the storage condition, or like the RH factor surrounding the food, all these things plays a role. When it is not being stored also, it will lead to the microbial spoilages. So next we have already seen it may be spoiled due to some of the few enzymes when it is present. So enzymes in sense there are a lot of enzymes that actually react with the food. So based on the different types of food, different enzymes are present. So like for example we can tell say bananas actually they contain an enzyme. So due to that, like if we store the particular fruit, what happens is that due to the enzymatic reaction within that particular fruit, it will ultimately lead to a browning reaction in banana. So it leads to over ripening of the particular fruit. So for example, polyphenol oxidase is one of the enzyme. Pectinase and the lipase are the few enzymes that are present. So lipase where we can find is it is mainly present in the oils. So it what happens is it will make the oil to get more rancid if it is being interrupted. Enzymes when it gets interrupted. Next is the pectinase. So pectinase will really actually lead to the softening of the outer layer of the fruits, and ultimately it will give to a loss in the texture. So these are about the enzymatic spoilages. So coming on to the physical spoilage. So how physically the food can be spoiled is, obviously we can understand that how physical is in sense from the raw material handling until it is at what method is being adopted for the processing, as well as like what type of stages of processing it undergoes, as well as like at the end stage and how the storage practice is being adopted. So based on all these factors, we can conclude that it can lead to physical spoilages. Next is the preservation. So preservation technique we can preserve by using the, so now if in case the food is being spoiled, we can preserve by using thermal processing techniques like canning, blanching, pasteurization, and the ultra high processing. So these are the techniques where the food is being subjected to heat so that it will deactivate the existing microorganisms in each technique. Those are the thermal methods. So non-thermal methods are nothing but the refrigeration, freezing, drying, and the irradiation, etc. So these are nothing but the non-thermal. So what it will do is it will completely stop down the growth of the bacteria. So and also ultimately it will give a reduction in the microbial activity. So these comes under the physical thermal and the non-thermal methods of preservation. Also we can go in for the chemical preservation, like day to day, in our household we are preserving food with the help of the salt, sugar, etc. Some of the artificial preservatives or the natural preservatives are also being added, like sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, that which helps to extend the shelf life. In few cases, acetic and the lactic acids also play a major role in order to preserve the flavor and to inhibit the bacterial growth. So next, coming to a conclusion, we have to ultimately provide a safe food to the end consumer. So keeping that in mind, we have to ensure proper storage is first being practiced in order to maintain the standard or the quality of the food. So mainly we have to look in for like what type of packaging material the particular food is being packed, at what time temperature it is being stored, and where it is stored. So that plays a major role in order to ensure the safety of the food. And next is the rotation of the stock. So obviously we have to look in whether the food that comes in has to go out immediately. So that it means that we have to manage in such a way that the shelf life gets extended. So we have to look for that product, the raw material or the processed good, it's not being stored for a longer time in a industry plant level itself. Next we have to check in for the monitoring of the expiration of the particular product. So we have to ultimately regularly we have to go in for checking the expiration date for the products promptly, because that will help us to ensure the safe food that we should consume in our day-to-day lives. So mainly the role of this food safety, why we have to ensure the safety of the food, is mainly it will reduce the health risk, and also economically we can reduce the losses. Thank you.